So the next technique we're going to look at now is the uppercut. So the angle is going to vary depending on the target area. If I'm firing to the body, I'm going to come up somewhere between a hook and a pure uppercut, more on a 45-degree angle this way. Coming up, looking to hit onto the corner of the ribs, where I've got the most chance of causing damage. Obviously you've got the liver and the kidneys as well, if I start to hit a little more round to the back. If I'm throwing the pure uppercut straight down the middle, one of my favourite techniques, my target is directly underneath the jaw. And what I'm looking to do is basically rock the head back sharply and hopefully cause a concussion this way. It's very important that again I have a ballistic movement with my hips, that I relax, that I tense on the impact and relax immediately. If I get a pushy shot, it's going to be pretty ineffective. So I need a real drive from my legs, through my hips and my core, and I need to be really sharp with this, this tensing of the core and the relax and pull off. It's not really a pull off, I'll show you. If I'm throwing it in isolation, I'm not just going to fire through from here. I'm going to turn slightly away from my target, bending my knees, dropping my weight, and circle forwards and through, and I'm pushing off this rear leg here. Sort of similar to a golf swing if you think about coming through this way. As before, I want to throw my hip first ballistically and let the arm catch up with the hip. Again, I don't want to be winding it up like Popeye. I want to be keeping the arm pretty close to the body. Chin in nice and tight, arm about 90 degrees. My hand is turned palm in towards me. And I don't want to be letting the knuckles curl in this way, otherwise take the mitts off. Obviously if I hit this way I'm going to damage my wrist. So I need the wrist to be straight, palming towards me, and I'm going to be driving up here with the front two knuckles onto the pad. When I impact, I don't want to be square to my opponent. I don't want my hips square on. Okay, I'm just punching with the arm there. I need to drive through and exaggerate. I'm pretty much turning away from my opponent, although I'm keeping my eye on him out the corner of my eye. I'm not taking my eyes off. So, I circle away, I drop my weight, bending my knees, and I'm going to push from this back foot onto the ball of the foot. As I circle, I'm going to drive upwards. My wrist, my elbow, and my hip are in alignment as I hit. Boom. Circle, boom. And again, I throw the hip first and the arm catches up. So I get that shock, that recoil. If I'm throwing in fresh air, you can see the arm recoil a little bit. I'm not pulling off, I'm simply stopping the hand on the target. But I've thrown the hips through fast, the arm catches up. As I tense, my momentum actually continues to travel, and that's where I'm getting the transfer. So if you're firing in fresh air, you should be able to see like a bit of a recoil on these punches if you've got the technique right. I'll show you a few on the pads. So one of the positions I like to throw the uppercut from is directly following a hook off the opposite arm. So if I throw my lead hook, my left hook from in close, in tight, driven through the pad this way. Now, when I'm going to follow immediately with the uppercut, I will, rather than sort of stop this lead hook on the pad, I'll just let it drag through. I know I'm losing a little bit of power, but again, it's more to set up the rear hand. And it flows better to do it this way. So as I've thrown the lead hook through, this time I'm going to travel right through the pad, or the target, like a haymaker. The hand's going to come round and cover the left side of my jaw, the lead side of the jaw, if you're the other way around. From here I'm bending my knees and I'm back into my position. I'm turned away from my target. I'm going to turn back in, driving off the back foot and through, turning the palm of my right hand in with the uppercut. So from here, nice and slowly, 1, travel through, the hand comes in nice and tight, bending the knees, pushing and up.